Hello, and welcome back to my channel where I talk about whatever the hell I want to talk about. So without any further ado, let's get in.
So, you know how flies infest the building and start laying small eggs around? If you probably haven't realized, this past few weeks on Twitter, it has been infested with these eggs. And today, I am here to tell you who were inside those eggs. If you still can't get to where I'm coming at, these past few weeks, Anna Stan accounts started magically appearing all over Twitter. Everyone was confused. Some of these accounts went to the extent of playing both sides. Some had contact with Anna, while others infiltrated group chats. Some of them even infiltrated my group chat. So today, I am here to tell you the gist of what went down. So yesterday, an account that goes by Anna Campbell Fan Club Clowns posted a Twitter thread. Basically, they said that Anna Campbell's stans are absolutely vile a thread. What happened was, they saw all these fresh Anna supporter accounts showing up all over Twitter. All of them were made on July of this year. And basically, they decided to investigate and they posted a thread with all their findings. So before I start, I want to say that I do not support infiltrating groups because it was done to me and I don't really support it. However, they found a lot of interesting things and I will be talking about most of them, not all of them in this video. First, I want to put a trigger warning for sexual assault, domestic violence, child grooming, inappropriate behavior with minors, drug abuse, and eating disorders. So if you find it extremely hard to listen to some of this, you can click off. So this person stated that there were 3 accounts created by these stans for the purpose of making a video defending Anna Campbell plus a Discord server. He said all 3 accounts were for different people. The first one was a main group chat with everyone in it, while the second one was an 18+ group chat for the most trusted people, while the last one was a fake group chat for a suspected spy. So they suspected a person called Brooke was infiltrating the group chat, so they decided to make like a fake group chat for that person. Plus, they had a Discord server for all the receipts. So this person decided to make a fake account and they managed to successfully sneak into all 3 of the accounts plus the Discord server. And they took screenshots of all the important parts of the conversations, the worst parts, and they didn't include everything because they had a Google Drive with all the full chat logs. So I'll leave that in the link. I'll leave that in the description or below. So if you're interested, you can read those. The person then went on to say that these accounts were run by grown-ass adults. Some of them were in their 30s, while some of them even had kids. They hid behind these anonymous accounts and just bullied Kaylee, Natalia Taylor, and Taylor Lynn all over Twitter. But they had kids of their own. They were adults. And at least 2 of Anna's most aggressive stans, who recently publicly denounced her, were in these group chats. So if you're a little confused who these aggressive Anna stans are, who are in the group chat but publicly denounced Anna, they're Claire and Gabby. So if you don't know them, let me explain. So Claire and Gabby have been playing both sides. So they have been all over Anna, but they've also been all over Kaylee, Natalia Taylor, and Maddie. So they can't be trusted. So you can see here, Claire on June 18 of this year tweeted out that she no longer supports Anna or her behavior, and she said that she wants to take accountability, and the moon theory was all her doing, not Anna's. Gabby also tweeted out that she is extremely exhausted defending Anna over and over again, and that she realized how toxic she was, and then she withdrew her support from Anna Campbell. So right before Claire denounced her support for Anna Campbell, she went and wrote this for Anna Campbell. But at the same time, she wrote this for Kaylee. So she was playing both sides. And right after denouncing their support for Anna Campbell, here you can see screenshots of Claire and Gabby both in a group chat in support of Anna Campbell. Not only were they massive contributions to the group chat and the video that was made, they have now privated both their accounts because they know what they did was wrong. And here are screenshots from the group chat where Claire is stated that she doesn't want people, or especially Kaylee, to know that she's helping out with this whole Anna Campbell thing. And rumor has it that she's still sucking up to her in private, because in these messages you can see that she has said that she hasn't spoken to Kaylee in 2 weeks. And she was apparently mad because Kaylee blocked her. And here you can see Claire saying that the only reason she kind of apologized to Taylor was because she knew Taylor could use some things against her. And so it was a backhanded apology. It wasn't even sincere. And while they were on their mission of the whole support Anna Campbell, behind the scenes, they were supporting Anna Campbell, but publicly they were showing all this love and sucking up to the victims. And while Claire went around calling people as stalkers for keeping tabs on Anna or having anything on Anna, she apparently name-dropped her Dropbox, which had 1.6 thousand receipts on Taylor. And she had old receipts dating back to 2017. And from the experience of the person who managed to infiltrate the group chats, they said that the members were constantly fighting and bickering with each other. But then they said that Natalia, Taylor, and Kaylee's friendship was fake and that it would die down after a few months, which is kind of stupid considering they're always fighting. And on top of that, you can see here, they said that, oh, the movie night is so cringe. And you can see that the main culprits of these conversations were Claire and Miss Kelly. If you all don't know, Kelly has been around bombarding and bullying the victims. They also stated that with their receipts, they could possibly end the friendship, which is so ridiculous. And the most messed up part of this group chat is how they invalidated Taylor and said that their definition of SA was really messed up. So they said that since Taylor threw herself onto Anna, that Anna just doing it was okay and it's not SA. On top of that, they said that no one passed out. So apparently it's not SA. And then they went on even further. And Claire came in with her Dropbox and said, oh, you know what? Let me check. And here you can see the girls talking about how Maddie was trying to be kinky with Anna and she was waiting for her turn, which is absolutely disgusting. On top of that, they started gatekeeping the doors to trauma and saying that the girls don't know what real trauma is and they've been through trauma. On top of that, it did not stop there. They started criticizing Kaylee for saying that she said Anna dropped orange juice and saying that she was acting like it was gasoline. And on top of that, they also were making fun of the fact that Mads and Kaylee had a tattoo for Anna. And in these next few messages, you can see how they're invalidating Kaylee for being depressed or wanting to end her life. Basically, they said that if she was truly depressed, it's because of karma and she deserves it. And they continued on to say that, to make fun of how she was sad about her Instagram being taken down, which makes no sense. Like, they were comparing it to like terminal illness, which is like so stupid, because someone has it worse doesn't mean you're not allowed to feel sad, which is so absolutely just crazy for me. And from all the backlash, Claire changed her act from Claire Bear to Billy Bob so that she could, again, play sides left and right and no one would know. And now let's get to the most ridiculous part. So Miss Kelly said that, number one, she said that Kaylee never really OD'd. It was supposed, because she was just looking for sympathy, which makes no freaking sense. Second of all, she said that Kaylee took money from her fans and she didn't really use it for hospital bills. And she said that this is the craziest one of them all. She said that Anna giving her 3 Xanax was to help her relax after she came out of the psych ward. Like, what the heck, Kelly? And now, not only does Kelly want to gatekeep the doors of trauma, she also wants to gatekeep the doors of addiction. Apparently, to her, she was addicted to heroin for 10 years. So Kaylee's addiction is fake. Kaylee is not truly addicted, according to Kelly. And y'all, this is the most craziest part. I know I've said this like 3 million times, but Kelly went on to say that Kaylee is faking her eating disorder because she eats burgers and fries and stuff, which is like, what? And y'all read this last one for yourself because I don't know. Kelly is just, I don't know. Kelly then went on to say that Kaylee looks trans and started like deciphering whether Kaylee was trans, which is none of her business, to be honest. And even if she was, like, it's not your business, Kelly. Like, what the heck? Why are you being so transphobic? And then Ali Hardesty messaged them, thanking them for their work, which is so strange. And on top of that, the author of this thread said that in the group chat, they were saying that it was subliminal messages from Anna, which is, again, what the heck? Now, you must be wondering, where was Anna when all of this was going down? Well, Anna has ignored all their attempts at reaching out to her, and they still didn't take the hint. They kept saying how they were gonna spam at Anna until someone notices them and gets her to notice them. Now, this last text is all Kelly. She said that she felt like they were simps who blindly worshipped Anna, and she left them all on red. So, I mean, they were kind of getting it, but then they continued to spam her. So they continued to text Anna and try to reach out to her for days with no reply. And then Miss Claire, Miss Two-Timing Claire, admits that she's been in contact with Anna. And this is when drama hits. They started telling Claire that she betrayed them, as well as asking her what side she was on, as well as saying that she was lying. And to be honest, are we really surprised? Claire plays left and right, both fields. Are we surprised that she even went against her Anna support group? So the author of the Twitter thread said that while they were busy bickering and fighting with Claire, someone made a post and said that the Anna Stan accounts are real quiet today. And he said that really, really pissed them off. And they were like, we need to release something. And Claire then told them to calm down and give it time so they can collect information and make it as accurate as possible. The author then went on to say that after a while, they all came to an agreement and they were on good terms again. However, they decided that they could not trust Claire. So they told her to tell Anna about the video since they know Claire has contact with Anna. But they continued to shit talk Claire in the other group chat, the 18 plus group chat, which she wasn't added to. And the author left all the chats on Google Drive. So I'll link it below. Okay, so here is where things get a little crazy. So remember how they were using Claire to go to Anna and tell them about the video? Well, Anna's response was, of course, I don't care what video are made. That's totally up to you guys if that's what you want to do. I love you more. But yeah, that's up to you guys if whoever is making it wants to. And Claire goes, thanks, babe. And then she sends it back to the group chat where she goes, that's the last time I'm screenshotting our convo, though. Now, this is where they start realizing that Anna doesn't truly care and they start feeling very unappreciated by Anna. And this is where all hell breaks loose. So they started saying that they don't know what to think of what she said. And they said that that she could have at least said to them that, hey, I appreciate that. And then they were like, isn't that just courtesy? And it just went further from that. They said that she could have said that, oh, that's nice, I appreciate that. I'll talk to my lawyer whether it's a good video and I'll get back to you. And then this is the crazy part. So Kelly comes in and says, just seems like she'd want to be nice to her 6 remaining fans. So basically, she's saying that Anna has lost all her fans and they admitted themselves. So the moment Anna doesn't show them, like, any attention, they turn on her as well. Someone then goes on to say that she's not going to fight for someone who doesn't want to be fought for. And Kelly then goes on to throw a jab at Claire, even though Claire was the one who got them in contact with Anna in the first place. The author then went on to say that Kelly always had this thing against Claire from the very beginning, and they all deemed Claire unfit to be invited to the more exclusive group chat.
And the author even joked that he would actually feel bad for Claire if she wasn't such a horrible person because she was outcasted in those groups. And honestly, there's a lot more on this thread and I can't cover everything. It's a lot and this video is getting too long, but I would recommend you to go read the rest of it yourself. And the person does have like Google Drive files with even more chat logs. So there's that. Although I do not support infiltrating groups, like most of these things were from that person, so I have to credit them. Also, be sure to let me know what you think about everything, whether it's the group chat, whether it's these people and you've seen them around harassing people on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever. Like, let me know your thoughts about it and how you feel about everything.